Vivian's here, postcard from Cebu. I love you, baby.
Philippine expats, some Westerners living in the Philippines. Actually, not all expats are from the West. There are plenty of people from China, Taiwan, and other places that are living in the Philippines as expats. This community in YouTube that seem to want to glorify being an expat and living in the Philippines like it's some kind of badge of honor. Different people for various reasons choose to live as an expat in many places around the world, not just the Philippines. There are many in Panama and Belize and Costa Rica, Mexico, Thailand, all over. So there are lots of expats everywhere, and people choose to that lifestyle for a number of reasons. I personally have a very good friend who is married to a very good friend of Vivian's, Chona, and Phil, Chona's husband, and I are good friends, and Phil lives in Naga, just south of Minglanilia. And, the reason that he chose to live there is the lower cost of living. I mean, that's he's retired and on a fixed income, and the dollars stretch a lot farther there than they do here in the States. It's that simple. So that's one reason that someone might choose to live in a place like the Philippines. The other thing I think that's attractive about the Philippines is that most of the locals can speak some English. If you choose a place that's in say Central America, then you'll need to be able to speak some Spanish. And if you don't speak Spanish, you're not willing to learn, then you're going to choose a place where English is more widely spoken, and that, of course, is the Philippines. So you can choose to live there for the lower cost of living. Some people choose that as a retirement destination, which I'm seriously considering as well. I often tell Vivian, retiring, she's going to come here to the States first, so we'll make that decision later. She may very well like it here, and we may just stay here in the U.S. And just visit back and forth. Or I'm kind of leaning right now. I'm leaning a little more towards the snowbird kind of thing, where when it starts getting cold here in Maryland, we'll go on back to the Philippines. Some people choose to become expats in the Philippines for a sense of adventure. I remember watching Henry at Life Beyond the Seas. He just wanted to make a change, and he chose the Philippines, and off he went. And that's cool too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. In my case, I fooled around and fell in love and married my sweetheart, and she happens to be Filipina. So those are some of the reasons that people choose to become expats. There are some, and they're going to be a very small percentage of the total, but there are some who are there for nefarious reasons. Often you'll read, I can't remember the details of the article, but I read one, but they found a guy that had been on a most wanted list in the U.S., tucked away in Mindanao somewhere. Just happened to come upon this guy, arrest him, and send him back to the States to face the music for whatever it was, whatever crimes he had committed. And so there are people there in the Philippines who are there to escape from some judgment that's going to happen in the U.S. But that's a very small percentage. Most of Phil and Chona, I mean, they're wonderful people. Phil's a really great guy. He's just living his life in retirement, married to, loving his wife. They bought a house, and Phil likes working on the house, and he keeps building new things and all that kind of stuff. At some point, Phil was formerly in the construction business anyway. I guess once he's finished with the house they're living in, maybe he'll buy another one and set up shop somewhere else. It gives him something to do in retirement. But there are people there that are there for nefarious reasons. But I feel that it's a very small percentage of the expat community there, and so there are good reasons and there are nefarious reasons. And so when you meet an expat, you kind of tread some eggshell ground there for a little bit until you really know what this person's about, and may not ever find out. So something to keep in mind. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to leave comments in the comments section below. Up there should be that subscribe button. Please click it and subscribe. We would love to have you join us. Thanks for watching.